Welcome back to my channel, According to Kat. If you're new here, please introduce yourself in the comments below. If you're returning, just say hi. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would invite you to do so. I upload at least 2 times a week. I love to do DIYs on a budget, as well as thrift, store, upcycles, makeovers, things like that. So if that interests you, please hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you find this video helpful and enjoyable, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel grow, as well as tells me more of what you want. So, what are we going to be making today?
Okay, today we're going to be making this fall sign, the 3 buckets with some fall floral, as well as a tiny pumpkin. All of these things I used Dollar Tree products, and they were very quick and easy to make. Stay tuned if you want to learn how to make it.
If you would like to know the supplies I've used, please check out the description box below. And some of you were asking how you see the description box on your phone. If you see where the title of the video is, there's a little arrow. If you hit that arrow, it should drop down a description box. Hopefully that's helpful. And with all that being said, let's get into the video.
Okay, quick and easy DIY number 1, fall frame with metal leaves. First thing I did was I took this cutting board from the Dollar Tree. It is the bamboo one. If you're having a hard time finding it, just take a old piece of wood. That'll be fine. This is moss, and it is not moss. It is elephant from Waverly Chalk Paint. And I'm giving this one good coat. I have used this cutting board in another DIY, and I am reusing it for this DIY. So I am taking the poster stickers from Dollar Tree, the letters, and I am painting the letters F-A-L-L in fall. I am using the lowercase. I did have the uppercase, but I decided to use the lowercase for this one. I am giving them 2 coats of the Waverly Chalk Paint in white. I let them dry for like, I don't know, a couple minutes between. They dry really fast. I took an 8x10 frame, and that's dry too. I took an 8x10 frame from the Dollar Tree. It's a white frame, and I will take out everything inside, including the glass. So you will not need that. Okay. Now, when I was taking it off and I was pulling up those little black things that hold it in, it broke right off, but I'll do my best to fix it. Okay, so here we go. This is the spray adhesive, and I realized why it came out so sloppy the last time. There was so much glue built up on it that it came out sloppy. Now, you only have one chance to lay this right. It's not like other glues where you have a chance to like move it around. Not with the spray adhesive. It just doesn't. I am actually taking my Mod Podge spray. It coats it and it will protect it. It says it protects like maps and things like that. So I thought, well, it's going to protect my paper since I'm not putting glass over it. There we go. All right. So I glued that piece of paper to the back of the frame, the cardboard back. Now I'm taking my wood, and I showed you the last time how I put my poster letters on, how I kept them very straight. I used my right angle from the Dollar Tree, and I line up all my letters on that right angle before I press them down at all. So I'm spacing them apart. I get really like upset if I put letters on and they're crooked. Like, it'll bother me a lot. So this is a great way for me to use the poster letters and not think they're crooked, because I take my time and I put them on that ruler. I line up the ruler along the bottom, and then I just press my letters up. And I firmly push them down. And then I will pull the ruler out carefully, and I will smooth the rest of the letters. It just works for me. It's an easy method for me to get straight letters. Again, I'll keep using these poster letters until I get a cricket, which hopefully I will soon. Okay, so here we go. I take the wood sign. I am going to take some of that Mod Podge spray, protective spray. It is the gloss, I will tell you that. They do have a matte, but I did not get the matte. I got the gloss. So right now I am putting in the back of the frame. And like I said, I kept the glass out. Now, because of that little black holder that came out of it, those little metal holders that hold the back in, I'm going to put some glue right there, some hot glue. And then while I was at it, I put some hot glue in each of the 4 corners, just to hold that back in place a little better. Okay, so this is what it looks like so far. I love it. Now I'm taking my piece of wood and I'm placing in the middle. I'm trying to see if I want to put any elements on it. At this point, I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I thought, okay, do I want to wrap some string around it? And I didn't like that. So here I'm taking my my Fix All glue from the Dollar Tree. And I like this in place of E6000. And I am taking a popsicle stick to rub it out so that I don't have big globs seeping out all over my picture, which I didn't want. Now, the Fix-All will hold it permanently, while the hot glue will hold it instantly. Now, notice how I was very impatient and I didn't wait for it to dry, and my fingers took some of the paint off. So I'm going back over it with the elephant paint, and I'm like, oh, you can really see a difference in the paint color. Guess what? Once it dried, you couldn't even tell. So I'm going to use these leaves. I love them. They are from their little pumpkins that they have out at the Dollar Tree, and they slide right out that little hole. Super easy. So the wire where it holds it inside the pumpkin, I'm going to make as like a little tendril to the leaf. So I wrapped it around a pencil, and that point's a little pointy. So what I did was I took my needle nose pliers and I kind of twirled it around so that, you know, if anyone touched it, they wouldn't get hurt. So again, I pulled it out of another one. So that's the wire that held it in to the pumpkin. I wrap it around my pencil. Carefully pull your pencil out, slide it right out, and then take your needle nose pliers and take that little tip and twirl it into like a little loop. Okay, so you're going to do that with all 3 leaves. So I'm going to put 1 on one side and 2 on the other, just like that. All right, so I'm taking my Fix All adhesive once again, and I will put that on the back of each leaf, and then I will follow up with a little hot glue. I did use the hot glue, you just didn't see me use it there. Again, I used my Fix All, the hot glue, and Fix All and hot glue. And I'm just placing them where I want them. These did not adhere as quickly as some other of the items that I was gluing down, so I just held them there a little longer. If you are enjoying this video so far, please like and sub. I would appreciate it. Okay, super quick and really easy DIY number 2 is the buckets with the fall floral. Again, I got these buckets from the Dollar Tree. You get 3 in a pack. You get them in like the wedding section. They're very small, but they're adorable. These, I guess, I don't know what they are. I guess they're like a floral. I got those from the Dollar Tree in a very mustardy yellow. And I am taking some of the Dollar Tree rocks and I am putting them inside the bucket and then placing some of those fire yellow sprigs inside, and the stones alone will hold them up. So I'm taking the bigger rocks and putting those at the bottom, and then I will take some of the smaller rocks and put those towards the top, just because I like it better aesthetically that way. And those rocks hold those little squiggly things right up. See, there we go. Now, I still felt that these buckets, even though they were adorable, they still needed something. So I was kind of looking at my stash and I didn't really know what I wanted to put on it. So I found this raffia that I had for a very long time, but the Dollar Tree does sell raffia. And I decided to wrap that around in a little knot, and I loved how it looked. So what I did was I took a little hot glue right on the back, and I laid my raffia on there, held it in place a second, and then I'm going to also do the other one the same way while the first one's drying. Put a little dab of hot glue, put the raffia on, and give it a second to dry. Okay, so I am just taking that piece of raffia, wrapping it around, and literally just tying it in a knot. I don't put it in a bow or anything. That's it, knot. Cut it off. Now I noticed it could slide a little bit, so I took some hot glue. I pulled down that raffia, put a dab of hot glue right there, and pushed the raffia right on top of it. Held it in place, and there you go. And I think they turned out so cute. And they had so many different colors of that. Okay, ridiculously quick, and are you kidding me? Easy DIY number 3. We are going to make a pumpkin out of this. Yes, it is a candle. They have the round candles at the Dollar Tree. This one I had used. I have just kind of flattened out the top of it, which is now going to be the bottom, and made it nice and smooth on the bottom. I took some leaves that I had on hand. I hot glue those on. And I took my Dollar Tree wooden stem, the wooden piece, and I lay this right on top with some hot glue. That is all I did. And this pumpkin turned out so cute. Okay, so I take a piece of twine. I'm going to wrap a little bow around the top of it just to add a little something to it. I'm telling you, this DIY, I know it's like ridiculously quick and easy, like I said, but I loved the way it turned out. You know me, I'm always trying to find a new way to make a pumpkin. And I saw that sitting there and I'm like, hey, that's round. That's like a pumpkin. So I did it. Okay, the final reveal. We know we love this part. And here it is set up on my little table upstairs. I love how this looks. The little pumpkin looks so cute there. I love these little buckets. That little, fire yellow looks so nice with this. I am in love with those metal leaves. I love how it looks. The only thing that I did not get at the Dollar Tree was that piece of paper. I honestly think that might be the only thing I didn't get at the Dollar Tree. That piece of paper I had in a stash. So if you know anyone that would like to make this, please share this video with them. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I can't wait to share all the ideas I have. And again, I am so thankful to everyone out there that's supporting me. You guys are awesome. And I'm so lucky to have you guys part of my channel.
I hope you liked everything you saw here, many more on the way. So that's the end of my video. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye!